in this game, Eric Fetty. And singing a special day for
nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Okay, all set to go. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Outside. And we're underway. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 2-0. Right side. Boots it. Nick Gonzalez with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Brian Reynolds here, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And a foul ball left side. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good. Gets in the hitting zone. Hard to get the barrel to it.
Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Move to first. And he's back in there. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
In the air, right field. Drops into the glove. Here's a Pirates lineup now. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Nick York.
And boom, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
Joey Bart in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Man at first, one away. Swings through that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time. Just off the outside edge.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
The punch out there, and now 2 gone. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he's set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one in the dirt. Safe at second. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man on second, 2 down. Way outside, and a count 2-1. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And strike 2. Chases that one out of the zone. Out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. Back here in St. Louis, and our pitcher in this game, Luis Ortiz. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Out front, rip foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind of the pitch.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Bounce to the left side. Gonzalez. On to first. Close play against the speedy runner. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Siggy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Fought off foul. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now, Rowdy Tellez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swinging a foul straight back. Fly ball down the line, in position, corrals it, and there's one away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan De La Cruz. Just missed. Second inning here, no score. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Ryan De La Cruz with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And that's in for a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch.
2-2 now.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one, and that's two. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0.
Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know that's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me, yeah. I'ma take a pic for them all to see.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Nolan Arenado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Ortiz back to work.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Oh, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Nolan Arenado with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And the pitch. Ground ball to the right side. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. And that one off the outside edge. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a high chopper. Sends it to first, and that is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Now here is Nick York. York measures 6 feet even in the 8th spot in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2020. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Hit in the air, right field. Walker snags it. 1 away. Michael A. Taylor, the next to hit. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Top of the third, no score. And the next pitch is way outside.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
1 down, base is empty. Bounded ball here, rolls foul.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So the lineup flips over. Now a chance for Nick Gonzalez. First pitch just misses. There's a strike. 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Here's the 2-2. On the ground, right side. Gets to it with a slide. It's there, and that's a great play. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in St. Louis, and now the rookie second baseman, Thomas Sajazi. And he deals. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pick.
Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. Not in time, and he reaches safely. Thomas Sajazi with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Pedro Pajes now at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch.
Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. And that one fouled off.
With two right here.
Now
Two
one
balls,
miss.
2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Here goes the runner. Ball misses. Bro, and they got him.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
3-2 now. And that's ball 4. One down, runner at first. Now batting Michael Ciani. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Michael Ciani with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. The shortstop takes the ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Glove flip for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Start of the 4th, and the batter now, Brian Reynolds.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's off the mark. Ball 1.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And another ball. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And he's safe at first. Brian Reynolds with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
This is Joey Bart. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. The pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Sends it to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
McCutchen takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that's outside, and that's ball 2. Foul ball there. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And he grounds one back up the middle, whips it to first. That's it out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not enough, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Fly to left his first time. He caught it behind his back. And that's a nice play to end the inning. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Luke and Baker. The wind of the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. A base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Luke and Baker with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you work to get here.
Paul Goldschmidt with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you work to get here.
Arenado, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Right-hander kick steal.
In this count with runners on, look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0. And fouled off. The Redbirds looking to strike first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Brendan Donovan digs in now. He hit it to a double play his first time up.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Down the line, and it's foul. At the belt and fires. Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And the batter now, Jordan Walker.
Counts 1-0.
And that's in the dirt. Two on, 2 outs. Going to 95, missed up top. Ball 2. And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Jordan Walker with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Two outs. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Now at the plate, Ryan De La Cruz.
Ryan De La Cruz.
Fetty back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And that one is in the dirt. 2-1.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Next offering is down low. The line to kick the pitch. And that one hammered. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Next is the speedy first baseman. Just missed. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one catches the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon, it's strike 2.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. I'm talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Man at second. This one popped up. Wind settles under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick York. Flied to right his first time. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Got a good eye there. 1 out and a runner at second. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. On the ground right side. Over to Goldie. 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And he takes a strike.
0-2 is the count.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Kick swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Pedro Pajes. Here comes the pitch. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Cardinals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Michael Ciani. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's too high.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Gonzalez whips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the batting order turns over. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. That clips the zone, and that is strike 1.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Struck him out looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Gonzalez. And the right-hander back to work. Oh, that got away from him.
That ball hit him.
And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Reynolds in the box now. Takes strike one.
0-1's the count.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Where'd that last pitch miss?
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Joey Bart now, and he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1. First and second here, no outs. Fouled off down the right side. The pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. The 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put with him.
2 on, 1 out. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air.
Two on, 1 out. McCutchen tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. And the right-hander deals.
2-2 count.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Hard liner. Siani puts it in on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
And he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
That one in the dirt, and it's 1-1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. In the air, right field. Sizes this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Pirates strand a couple, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Busch Stadium, now the number 2 hitter, Logan Baker. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Baker measures 6 feet 4 inches. 27 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Strike one.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more to the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
There's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. He gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Nolan Arenado. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish, and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
1 gone, runner at first. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman at El Toro High School in California. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And there's the strike. Left-hand batter waits.
1 ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
makes the grab for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you've made great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker, 1 for 2. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Hot shot to third. They take the force out. What a play. Inning over. Goldie goes yard for the Cards. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian De La Cruz. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough the 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
That one not close. 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge appears to be getting loose. King also getting ready. Looking to get the tying run on base. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fly ball to right. And there's one down. And now the first baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A massive home run. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and ties up the ball game. Impressive.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Eric Fetty is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Andre Palante on to pitch out of the pen here. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Down the line, and that will drop foul. And now it's even up. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Totally was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
One down, bases empty. That one 95 to finish him off. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
hit right side. Throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Colin Holderman. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. Righty to the plate. That's whipped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Pedro Pajes getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Holderman picks over to Jay-Z. Back easily. Kicks and fires. And that's downstairs and outside. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Paul Skeens loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Barucki, the left-hander, also throwing. Right-handed reliever. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals.
2-2 now.
In the dirt, but kept close. Tag, save at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. Got him! And one away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Ciani. First pitch misses. And another ball.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. Mason Wynn into St. Louis on deck circle. And the pitch. On the ground to third, dives and keeps it on the infield. In time, got him.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the play, Mason Wynn. And ball 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second, here the bottom of the 7th. On the corner for a strike. Good eye in that spot. Man on second, 2 down.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Luke Baker up next for the Cardinals. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two outs. Out to short. Dives and keeps it on the infield. Over to first. He's in there. Mason Wynn with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Luke Baker next up for the Cardinals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Outside low. Now 2-0. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score from third. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Nolan Arenado in the on-deck circle. And a pitch. And there's the automatic. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
2 outs, bases loaded. Nolan Arenado, the next to hit. Taps softly to the right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. Righty delivers. That one missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
The pitch. That one finds the zone. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates 1.
picture. We all have different visions of a future.
Back here in St. Louis, and now the shortstop, Nick Gonzalez.
The shortstop, Nick Gonzalez.
Palante back to work. Late on that fastball. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals, Ryan Helsley. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. O'Brien also throwing. And he'll one.
Hey! No ball, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Calls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him instead of a
Andrew Kittredge on to pitch here. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Fires across the diamond. Got him.
Hasn't been the debut he was hoping to have. 0 for 4 now, but I hope he's not letting it get to him. You know, there are a lot of high hopes for him, and I think he's going to get plenty of opportunities to make his name known at this level.
McCutchen stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. At the belt and fires. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone. His first homer of the year, and they take the lead. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
So 2 down. Rowdy Tellez will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And it comes to a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. Another look at this 2-run homer for Pittsburgh. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Nicholas.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. The line and the pitch. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. That's towards center. He's under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So up next, Jordan Walker. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the inside corner for a strike. And the count 1-2. And here it comes. Hauls it in for the out.
Now second baseman.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Alec Burleson. Big spot for him here. Hit in the air, center field. On his way over. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cardinals 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Riley O'Brien.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now into the ball game on defense, Jose Fermin. He'll play second.
Number 15.
Well, 1-run game at the plate for Pittsburgh. Brian De La Cruz. And he deals. And that one almost hit him. O'Brien, the tall righty, 180 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017. Not even close there. 2-0. Fastball for a strike. The line of the pitch. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the righty deals. Up the middle. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jerry.
And here's the first baseman. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. The line to kick the pitch. Started after it. Appeal to first. And he held up. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Up the middle. Over to Goldie. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
The second baseman, Nick York.
Here's the second baseman, Nick York. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Count
So
1-0.
it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Here comes a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 8-9-1, 2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cardinals 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Aroldis Chapman. A chance at his first save of the year. So now a pinch hitter, Ivan Herrera.
And he would be the tying run, Booth, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
As the lefty gets to work. And there's the strike.
0-1.
One-run game, bottom 9. Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-2. And just misses with that one.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that definitely gives this offense some hope right here. Tying run on base. So we'll see if they can find a way to bring him around.
To second for 1, and that's all they'll get.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Saying you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
And a good eye there.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Chapman now, 1-run game.
Oh, that's inside.
his head. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now a wide throw to third.
Anytime you whip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Luken Baker. Corner infielders playing in. A little bit high. Ball one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with one down. Over to first, and he's saved.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Puts a bunt down. York. Tosses to first. Got him for out number 2, but the run scores. And we are tied.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And that's outside. Action in the pen down there. Paul Skeens loosening up in case he's called up. With the runner around third on his way to the plate. Oh, in time, and they walk it off.
Going coming to the ninth inning down. First you're looking to tie it. They did that, but then they got the extra to put themselves on top. These players knew exactly what it was going to take to win this ball game. I love it when you see a team find a way to win, and that's what they did today.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious team in the Cardinals. 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Cardinals, on hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. One out, 2 out, and 8 hits. Tonight, and a reminder of quickness. Right,